I have had my share of very difficult bosses, but these are on another level.
Please open the door so I can leave. Jennifer, she's holding me in an office where I cannot leave, please.
East University.
Please. And she's flipping me off. I have major anxiety and I'm pregnant. She is literally locking me in a room.
Oh my God, her voice is shaking.
Yes. She's been terminated and she will not give company property over, which is the key fob to the access to the office.
I told her I would send it to her.
I can't let her out of this office with having access
and
to
I'm
the
pregnant,
office.
ma'am. I'm literally 7 months pregnant.
As you can hear, she's a little nuts and I need help here.
What the hell? The key fob? And you're holding her
name is
hostage?
Crystal Hall.
Please, I need help. I'm getting anxiety for being in this room with her.
If she would just give me the key fob to access to the office, I would let her go. But I'm not letting her leave without
Key
it.
fob, can you just block it or something?
I'm the owner.
You cannot hold her hostage there. Oh my God, she's crying. Who's that lady's talking to? Is that police or?
Jennifer, please let me out of this office. I'm getting anxiety and I need to leave.
I'm
Please,
sorry.
Leave. Please let me out of this office. She has the door closed and is trying to hold me in here.
She's recording me and she's thinking that's gonna sue me or something.
Let me out. You cannot hold me in a room.
You cannot take the key fob.
I told you I would send it in a mail. I have no reason to lie. Open the door. Open the door, Jennifer.
This is just
My name's
a
Jennifer
key
Hannah.
fob. Jesus, let her out. Oh my gosh, I'm livid.
Oh, my family's gonna love this. Open the door. Please help me.
I feel so bad
I
for
do not
her.
know if she has any weapons. She might.
I do not have any weapons, ma'am.
Who is she talking to? Is that a dispatcher? Is that the police? You should tell her that she can't keep her hostage.
But it is very unstable.
Unstable, she's
Annette, can
pregnant.
you please open the door or call 911? I need to get out of this room.
Yes,
That's my cell
she
phone.
might be a little bit dramatic because she's pregnant and she's scared and she has anxiety.
I'm pushing this all over.
We're at 410 East University, Suite 104.
I think she's
which
talking
is
to the
home
police.
instead.
I am
I'm pregnant.
very surprised that they didn't tell her to let her out. I don't know, maybe that lady is trying to.
Can you stay on the phone with me, please? I don't feel safe with her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Lies, lies,
Until the
lies.
police
She
get
doesn't
here.
feel safe.
They're gonna have to come into the office because I'm keeping her in this office because I have to have.
With the door
You
closed.
cannot do that.
And she'll leave with the key fob if I let her out of this office.
She did not
And
steal
there's
anything.
confidential stuff in here, and I can't let her have access to this office as a
She
terminated
is
employee.
insane.
Let her
It's
leave
very
with having
sick.
24-hour access to this office.
Very, very sick. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Finally.
And the officer said that she cannot illegally keep me in the office.
Okay.
So I am taking it to court.
You better.
Lawsuit for her.
You better. So we skipped a little bit of that video and she finally let her out when the dispatcher said that she can't legally keep her inside of the office. That is absolutely crazy, but we do have an update.
Clear that I would send it through the mail. I am here at the police department to hand in her key fob and to see why she was not arrested. The reason why I still have the key fob is because I did not have it on me yesterday. I was in a rush and forgot my whole bag, and the key fob was in my bag. And that's why I made it clear that I would send it through the mail.
Well, I'm glad that she went to the police because the key fob could have been deactivated for sure, and that was not an excuse to keep her hostage. But we have more to this story.
I am at the news place. I'm going to tell my story. And I should have never, ever, ever let Jennifer Hannah get away with the things she has done to previous employees, with her talking negativity about employees and putting her hands on employees' computers and saying awful things and firing them and holding their paychecks for no reason. I was scared of her, and that's why I never said anything. Wow. I stuck it out as much as I could until she locked me into a room because I told her I was quitting. I feel bad for all the elderly people that she is over, and I hope that everyone sees this and cancels services and goes with a different provider. She is unsafe and unhealthy, and if she could do this to her employee, knowing she is on video and laughing about it and thinking it's funny, what could she possibly do to a person that has memory issues or is unstable or a cancer victim that cannot get up or help themselves? This is a serious situation, and I hope and pray that this goes viral in every state.
Jennifer, please let me out of this office. I'm getting anxiety and I need to leave. I'm sorry.
This video we're showing you has more than 1 million views on TikTok. Crystal Radel says her boss Jennifer Hannah fired her, then illegally restrained her. Good evening, I'm Brandon Morano.
And I'm Karina Rubio in for Jennifer. Champaign police say Radel needed medical attention after that incident, and now they're taking action. WCIA3's Tyler Hill joins us live from the newsroom. Tyler, what has her boss been charged with?
Karina, Champaign police say the 52-year-old has been served a notice to appeal for unlawful restraint. That's a nonviolent felony in Illinois.
Out of this office, she has the door closed and is trying to hold me in here.
Crystal Radel started working for Home Instead November of last year. Home Instead delivers compassionate, high-quality care to seniors around the globe. The Champaign location is owned by Jennifer Hannah.
She is very aggressive, mental abusive. She's done it to multiple other staffs in the office.
Radel says this came to a head on Thursday.
Yesterday, she said I had sweatpants on, which I didn't. I had maternity pants on. So she had me go in her office and stated that I was wearing pajama pants, and it was very unprofessional.
Radel says she told Hannah she was going to quit and then went back to her office.
I walked into my office. She followed me, and she locked me in my office.
This is video Radel took of the events. In it, Hannah is standing in front of the door. She says Radel can't leave until she gives company property back.
She's been terminated and she will not give company property over, which is the key fob to the access to the office.
Radel says she would have if she could.
At that time, I did not have the key fob on me. It was at my home. I told her I would mail it to her.
Finally, after 8 minutes, Radel says Hannah let her leave.
Because she was told to. What if she wasn't?
Champaign police say they sent an officer to the scene just before 4 p.m. Radel was taken to the hospital, and today, officers completed a follow-up interview with her, issuing a notice to appear in court for Hannah. Police say this is the equivalent of an arrest in a nonviolent felony.
I just feel like her being a business owner, she should not own a business.
Especially this kind of business.
I reached out to Hannah, who didn't want to comment, but her company, Home Instead, issued this statement saying, quote, Home Instead Incorporated is aware of and investigating a video posted to TikTok of an incident that took place at an independently owned and operated Home Instead franchise location in Illinois. We are taking this very seriously, as we do not condone behavior that is inconsistent with our values or policies. Upon conclusion of our investigation, we will take appropriate action. Reporting live in the newsroom, Tyler Hill, WCIA3.
That is absolutely insane, but I'm so glad that she sued her and she went to the news, and now the story is everywhere and that she can get justice. But remember when Crystal, this lady that was filming her, and she was like, oh, she's recording me hoping that it'll help her sue me. Well, joke's on you, lady, because it absolutely did.
Unfortunately, your creative skills aren't quite there. Like, I use the word beige. Why would you quit a £30,000 a year
Because I'm not
job?
happy, Leo.
I'm actually going to make it 4 weeks.
I got it at like 1 a.m. Sunday morning.
Why didn't you send it to us?
Because I'm conscious it's 1 a.m. Sunday morning. You said it's not a work day, so...
No. When someone quits, it's not a work day. So you got 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, but you didn't send it to us until like 11 o'clock on Sunday. What happened at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 6 a.m.?
I was asleep.
None of your business.
Maybe this is a lifestyle thing. It shows me you have no care for anyone moving forward.
I do.
Anyone asks
He's
about
absolutely
you
gaslighting her.
and your work, I have to not be very polite. You probably give up too easily.
I don't, because I don't want to fight on it or anything like that. That's why I'm saying
I just fight because I'll be coming hard.
I don't want that to happen.
It's going to happen because I think you've lied. I think you've been looking for jobs in my time, and from Wednesday. Let me finish. Wednesday to Friday, I don't know where you were.
Yeah, someone says he's gaslighting you. I'd definitely be seeking legal advice. That's true. He's demonstrating exactly why she quit. Notice periods are not law in the UK. You can leave with no notice at all. And someone says he cannot extend your notice period. I thought so. He obviously needs you more than you need this job. He's making it hard to even resign. Well, good for you for quitting, for sure.
I once had a boss who was so horrible and just wanted to smash any shred of joy or positivity in the workplace. An example of this is we used to have A-frames. A-frames are the chalkboards that you put on the sidewalk that'll say like, ice cold beer, come inside, soup of the day. And I don't know why, but I just went nuts one summer on these A-frames. Like, I would come into work an hour early just to decorate and draw like really elaborate A-frames. Think of like something like that out on the sidewalk.
That's good.
So one day I went in an hour early and I made this beautiful, elaborate cat in the hat A-frame on both sides, like a half an hour on each side, and it looked so cool. And like when we put these A-frames out, people would take pictures and post them on Instagram and tag the bar. Like it was a thing. So we put out the cat in the hat A-frame that took me an hour. Owner walks into our bar, sees it, takes a squeegee bottle, sprays it, completely takes it off the chalkboard and just writes cold beer inside with an arrow. Like that was my last straw. I quit like a week later.
Why so mean? Well, again, good for you for quitting.
I got a write-up for being sick because I couldn't go to urgent care. I couldn't afford to go to urgent care. My boss likes to do this thing where she'll demand a doctor's note the first day that you call out or leave work. Which is pretty fucking ridiculous considering the state of the American healthcare system these days. Like, who the can get in to see their doctor, let alone any doctor, same day? I don't have a doctor. I don't have insurance. I'd have to go to urgent care, which means that I would spend God knows how long there, and then spend $150 to get a doctor's note to prove to my boss that I was sick in the first place. Because that's not why she's asking for a doctor's note. If she was doing it right, she would ask for a doctor's note for an extended period of absence. If you're asking for a doctor's note the first day right off, it's because you don't trust your employees. Thanks. Anywho, she pulled this shit on me a couple weeks ago when I had that awful throwing up stomach flu. I got a write-up for being sick because I couldn't go to urgent care. I couldn't afford to go to urgent care to spend $150 for a doctor's signature to tell my boss that I was puking. I'm 30 years old. Maybe just like, I don't know, I'm an adult. Maybe believe me. Anywho, now I have strep throat and she's still giving me this bullshit. But here's the fun part. Okay, really fast though. She keeps saying, it's policy, it's policy. So I finally looked up the policy in the handbook. Do you want to know what it says? All it says is that the company like reserves discretion to ask for a doctor's note at all, not when to ask for it or what. So it's at discretion. I had to leave work Wednesday halfway through my shift because I had the worst fever I've ever had in my life. And right off the bat, I told her, I will get you a doctor's note. I need to leave. She gave me shit for it, finally let me go. Later on that day, I get a new symptom. My tonsil is swollen. It hurts a little bit. That's weird. Hope that's not a sign of anything. Wake up the next morning. I have full-blown strep throat, guys. Both my tonsils swollen, covered in white spots. This wanted me to stay at work Wednesday and come into work yesterday. Yeah, that's right, all my coworkers, if you're seeing this, wanted me to give you strep throat because she only cares about her job and not the health and safety of her employees. But I will be getting a doctor's note from urgent care today because malicious compliance. The CDC says that people with strep throat should not return to work unless they've taken antibiotics for 1 day. I would have gone into work tomorrow, but that means that I won't be back till Sunday. I got a write-up.
You should have definitely thrown up at her. That would have let her know that you're truly sick. But $150 for a doctor's signature? That's just insane. That's just... no words. I don't know, is that just me or are some bosses completely out of their minds? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and until the next one.